Up hookers, welcome to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to read off some quote-unquote unpopular opinions on Twitter. I found some interesting ones to say the least. I just wanna say that these are not my opinions and I am only voicing mine afterward. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Without further ado, let's get this started. This first unpopular opinion is on Mina, and it's something.
I respect Mina and have nothing against her, but during her hiatus I didn't even feel her absence, and I don't think I would feel it if she left twice either.
Crickets. Literally crickets. There's so many reasons as to why I don't agree with this. I don't even know where to begin. While Mina isn't my absolute favorite member in Twice, I still love her and couldn't even imagine Twice without her. Our Texas queen. I've actually seen more people say something similar to this and it kind of made me sad. What other member could do this with such ease?
Hey boy, look, I'm gonna make this simple for you. You got two choices. Yes or yes.
Oh, what was that? Oh, you didn't say anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. In all seriousness, I feel like this is a slightly unpopular opinion. But like I said, a Twice without Mina is a Twice I couldn't see surviving. Moving on to the second opinion. Not today and on our skips.
BTS title song's trademark is the complex loud background music, except Boy with Love. Lots of tones interlacing that it gets noisy, but to a good extent. Not Today and On were songs that just pushed it beyond the threshold. They're too loud.
I agree. Whenever a new song from any group comes out, I have to listen to it twice with an hour gap in between before I can decide if I like the song or not. It was no different with On. It's not my favorite title track by BTS and neither is Not Today. I can listen to it once, but that is it. I've noticed that as of recently I can't listen to their most recent title tracks anymore. I see myself listening to the other songs on the albums and older title tracks. But I think that's just me. Number 3. Bun Bun Chocolate was Everglow's peak.
Recently taken a step away from EG due to the whole bots thing and the fact that their line distribution is absurd. But I recently listened to BBC and wow, that was a song. A debut. What the hell happened? They went from unique, fresh bops to two comebacks with the same overplayed girl crush concept and that overused beat drop. I hate to say it, but BBC was their peak in every way, and that'll continue to be the case until they come up with something new.
I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I couldn't help but laugh. But after thinking about it, I agree, it made me sad to say, but I don't think any concept they could try would top BBC or even meet its level. I know that's harsh to say because it was literally their debut. But if they continue to do the overdone girl crush concept with the same whack-ass line distribution, they will never be able to meet the expectations that they set for themselves, and that's just a damn shame. Number 4. Stop labeling people just because they don't like your grooves.
This is more directed at the girl group stans. Not everyone likes cute concepts or ballads. Not everyone is into higher cutesy vocal tones. Not everyone that doesn't wanna stan your favorite girl group hated women or has internalized misogyny.
Oh my fucking god, yes. I wish I could make this robot voice scream, damn it. Every time someone says that they don't like a certain girl group and gives their reasons, some girl group stans always get their panties in a twist. First of all, not everyone has to like what you like. That's where you first went wrong. But to then label them as misogynists and women haters is where you double fucked up and instantly become the shameful one. Whenever someone goes to critique or try and give their constructive criticism on something a girl group does, you automatically assume it's hate and wanna label them as a women hater. Are you fucking serious? Shame on you. Number 5. I really don't get the appeal about Mark at all.
I really like Kick It and the whole Neo Zone album overall, so I've been getting into NCT and I was honestly surprised to find out Mark is one of the most popular members, with
태영 and
I get it because the godlike visuals and they were probably the first two people to stand out, but I don't see anything that hype about Mark. I'm not trying to downplay or hate on him or anything, but I seriously don't get it. He's a good rapper and all, but it seems like they already have other good rappers in the group. I might just not know him well enough yet, but so far there's nothing really special to me about his personality. I don't think there's really anything that stands out about him, and I don't see him capturing my interest anytime soon, so I'm just wondering where all the hype is coming from.
I don't necessarily agree, but I understand the confusion. While Mark isn't my bias, or a favorite for me. I still can see why other people would like him. People tend to favor those who speak English, and I think that helps his case a lot. While he is a great rapper, I know there are other really great rappers in that group as well, that don't get the attention they deserve because SM likes to work him to the bone. But at the same time, I can see why people would like him or have him as their bias. And while he just doesn't stand out that much to me either, I still appreciate him and respect him with my whole being. Number 6.
채영.
Is wasting her talent in Twice.
Now obviously I know she won't ever leave the group, but my god, how can someone who's talented in rapping, singing, dancing, and songwriting be so underutilized? I think she's undisputedly the most talented in Twice. She's by far the best rapper and, in my opinion, better than half of Twice in vocals.
Upon first seeing this, I was initially hurt, but now that I think about it, this is the most true thing to ever truthed. Chaeyoung is so multifaceted, it's a joke it's not used more often. Let's be real. She's got so many things under her belt, it's a great American tragedy as to why JYP doesn't wanna abuse that. These last 2 comebacks, Twice has become much more mature and into their shell. Hearing Chaeyoung get some real lines was honestly amazing. While I love Twice deeply, I don't think their old cute-as-y concept fit her at all. I feel there are other groups or entertainment companies that would utilize her talent so well, and JYP ain't one of them. I would never want to see her leave Twice. If she did, they'd sink without her. I'm not saying she's the only good member in Twice, but she is, in my eyes, the best out of them. It's too late to wish for such things, but imagining Chi in a group where she'd be appreciated is something I long to see in real life. Number 7. I find it really distasteful for NCT 127 to use Chinese culture as their concept in this comeback.
This whole concept is clearly trying to replicate the Kill Bill aesthetic, but it's really distasteful for NCT 127 to use it because there's nothing in the music or lyrics that pays homage to Chinese culture. And no, chanting Bruce Lee's name 1,000 times doesn't count. Also, using Chinese culture as your concept when you've just booted your only Chinese member out of the group. Disrespectful.
I don't think this was stressed enough. I think this was pretty insensitive of SM to do, considering the fact that they neglected to show any real homage to Chinese culture, especially after they disposed of Win-Win like he was nothing. If I'm honest, I think it's lazy for all groups to do a cultural concept. Because 1, they never pay homage to the culture they're imposing on, and 2, the whole idea is simply lazy to me. I see the culture that is especially used as Hispanic culture, and if I'm honest, I hate that so much. If an American artist were to use Korean culture for their next single or album, you would all go ballistic. But you don't say a single word. In fact, you applaud when K-pop groups and/or K-idols do so, calling it a great comeback. Number 8. Admit the truth and move on.
The Jennie Lazy scandal was unprofessional, regardless of what was going on behind the scenes. However, Jennie has apologized several times and has been doing much better, so it's time to move on. This may not be unpopular, but I see most opinions on this either people defending Jennie because of assumptions of poor mental health, implying it wasn't her fault at all, or people ostracizing her for being unprofessional even a year later.
I agree. No matter what it was happening, the whole thing was unprofessional. And I would consider this unprofessional no matter who did this, female or not. Certain idols have been through horrible things and still manage to perform how they ought to. What was very professional was Jennie apologizing. Blinks always say that people are bringing this up, but I haven't seen anything since this scandal happened. No one brings it up anymore. So I think it's really certain Blinks holding on to this. Please stop using this as a defense mechanism. Let it go already. You guys cannot keep victimizing yourselves. That's bound to make people despise you. We all moved past it, and if you haven't, get a life. Thank you all for watching my video. Hopefully I was reasonable with my words. LOL. See you next time.